Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Saturday Show. You see the topic. Thank you all for joining. I hope everybody's having a great day. Um, Glad you could tune in. Before we get started, I'm going to get some announcements out of the way or pay some bills here. First, hit that subscribe button. Subscribing literally is the only thing that will help this channel growing. It is free, doesn't cost you anything to subscribe. Just hit the subscribe button. And of course, once you hit it, hit the notification button so you know when I am going live. Always, you can always subscribe to support the channel. We lost a couple of subscribers, so I'm hoping I can get to 1,000 before the end of the year, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. But that's still the goal. So if you all could hit that subscribe button, I would appreciate it. And yes, I have on my shoulder blanket again because it's cold and I'm not going to turn the heat on. Just kind of have to deal with it. Support me on Patreon. Patreon support is going to be vital for this channel to continue. Support starts at $2 a month. There is the link right there. Plus, it is in the description. I do have an announcement in a little bit about the Patreon that I am challenging myself to do this, 2026, I will have a big announcement concerning a Patreon exclusive show. I'm really excited about it. And so I'll talk about that later. You can also join my mailing list. Still no subscribers to that, but that is where I tell you all of the links you can visit. I did not put up my merchandise store today because I literally forgot, but that's okay. You can help us to get to 75 likes and 45 shares. And we got a comment. Hi, Tracy. Best weather season, worst sports season. Hello, Theus. No, it's football, so that's where my mind is. So happy football is back. So you all see the topic, and I wondered, there are so many fast food chains, and I can't seem to understand why they are still in business. It does not make sense to me. You may not have these chains in your area. I'm talking about ones that I see a lot in terms of what's in Indiana. So maybe you live somewhere else and you don't have them in your area. So just comment on a chain that you have, because like some people have like Cane's Chicken. We don't have one of those, although there's going to be one in Carmel, but somehow they always call it Indianapolis, but I'm like, no, that's Carmel. But anyway, let's get to the first one, Jack in the Box, or the restaurant that I call Drive-Through Cheesecake Factory. How many items does Jack in the Box actually have on their menu? It's a lot. I mean, they have everything from egg rolls to hamburgers to chicken sandwiches to fish sandwiches to, I don't know, do they have sushi? They have literally, when you drive up to Jack in the Box, and the person says, "What is your order?" You might as well just say everything. There's not anything. They have fried mushrooms. They have, like I said, they have egg rolls. They have fried chicken. They have fried fish. They have, there's nothing that they don't have. They have desserts. They have soda drinks. They have, um, they have like all of these things. And I'm like, who, who is going to Jack in the Box? Who is sitting here saying, hey, um, wait a minute, hold on. Let me take this off because I don't like those comments flashing on like that. Jack's has really low quality food. When you sell it, you make bad. And their food is terrible. It's like, who is sitting here thinking, you know what? I want hamburger and French fries. I don't feel like it's lunchtime, right? And I left my lunch at home. I really should be cooking for myself, but you know what? I'm just gonna go to Jack in the Box and buy lunch. Who says that? Who is the person that drives to Jack in the Box and says, when the representative says, "What would you like to order?" and they say everything? Who is this? Who is this person that is keeping Jack in the Box in business? I don't understand. I want to meet the person that says, "You know what, Jack in the Box, that's one of my favorite restaurants." Like I said, this is drive-through Cheesecake Factory. I literally suspect that when you drive up to the order window, you have like they got a flash like 4 or 5 screens like everything that they have, because it doesn't make sense. Um, I've heard Cane's chicken is good. But I don't know. Are they the ones that serve chicken tenders only, or is it just? It's not like KFC or churches where they serve like the breast, the wing, the thigh, and the drumstick. I think they just serve chicken tenders. I'm almost certain of it, but I'm not like 100% certain of it. Um, who, I'm still just sitting here trying to figure out who keeps Jack in the Box in business. I don't understand it. I've never met a person that's gone to Jack in the Box, but every time I'm driving at certain sections of town, it's like one is about to open. Who are these people? And like when they go to look for people to work at Jack in the Box, like who are they looking for? Like, are they saying must be able to make everything? Like, must be able to have every drink, every food combination, every dessert, every entree, every appetite. Who sits here and says, "Yep, Jack in the Box. That's for me. Jack in the Box." Nobody. But yet again, they keep opening more and more of these. I'm just sitting here like, who is it? Is it the mob? Is it the government? Is it the employees themselves that eat there that's keeping them in bed? I don't know. I literally don't understand who it is that keeps Jack in the Box in business. I, I don't. Another restaurant that I don't understand, and I'll say my number one, because my number one, I'm still like, what? Um, Burger King. They literally only. Let me backtrack this about Burger King. Burger King breakfast is okay, but Burger King lunch slash dinner is, they have literally one sandwich, the Whopper. They got the Whopper with mushrooms, the Whopper with bacon. They got the Whopper with like the Impossible Burger, like the vegan Whopper. Do they have other food? Is that the only burger that they have? I know they have a chicken sandwich that comes on like a long bun that is disgusting. Burger King has disgusting food that's not breakfast. Their breakfast menu is, it's okay. I mean, I just had it this morning. So it's not terrible. Like if I was gonna go to Burger King, obviously I'm going for breakfast. I'm not even wasting my time being like pulling up in my car, like, hey, what you want? A Whopper? Well, what type? We have 18,000 of them. I literally think the Whopper is the only sandwich that they have. They have, well, let me backtrack. They have the Whopper, and then they have the Junior Whopper. Do they have any other type of hamburgers? I don't think so. I think they literally just have the Whopper and the Junior Whopper. I know they have a chicken sandwich. They used to sell tacos for like $1, and then they stopped because you really gonna sell tacos? No. I again, these restaurants, I can't understand who says, "Hey, let me get a dry hamburger with some ketchup and something that smells like a pickle but isn't quite a pickle. And let me put in some French fries that are completely dry and nasty." Yeah, that's what I want. Burger King. The most, like I said, their chicken sandwich is disgusting. Their burger, like it's supposed to be charcoal grilled. Um, Wait a minute. Now they have like 8 variations. Okay, anything's better than McDonald's. But I can understand why McDonald's is still in business because there's so many of them. I can't understand Burger King. I mean, everything's better than McDonald's. Well, Jack in the Box is not better than McDonald's. I don't think Burger King is better than McDonald's. And they have more than they do. They have like all of these variations of the Whopper. I'm like, okay, Whopper with mushrooms, Whopper with cheese, Whopper with bacon, Whopper with the mushrooms. No mushrooms. The Impossible Burger Whopper, Whopper with pickles, Whopper with mayonnaise. How many Whopper sandwiches can you possibly have? And they're supposed to be like charcoal grilled hamburgers. Okay, hamburgers grilled are okay. They're not like, when you're at a barbecue, that's for like the kids. Like the children are supposed to eat like that. Like not the adults. You're not supposed to be grown talking about, hey, let me go to this restaurant that does not even have a barbecue grill, but somehow they're supposed to have these charcoal flavored. Notice they say flavored, right? Notice do you ever see a barbecue grill at Burger King? No, you don't. How are they getting that charcoal taste? How? They don't have a mascot. Well, McDonald's doesn't either. They don't. There's nothing about Burger King's lunch, and I'm saying, yep. Let me take my car out and go get some Whoppers. Whoppers. Nothing else. No other burger, no hamburger, no nothing. Just Whoppers. And I wonder their turkey sandwich, their chicken sandwich, like I said, is just utterly disgusting. That bread is dry. What I hate is dry bread. Now I know you're saying, well, bread is supposed to be dry, but when you cook it, it should have like fluffiness to it, right? I'm wondering again, who says, yeah, give me that fake charcoal grill taste, because that'll do it. No, Burger King is, I can't understand it. Like I said, I might have put McDonald's on the list, but I kind of understand why they're in business. There's one on like every corner. And their breakfast is better than their lunch because at least they have like the Big Mac, the quarter pounder, the McFish, that one back in the day where they would have like the hot stuff on one side and then the cold parts on the other side, and you put them together. They at least have variations. They have the McDouble. They have at least, I can name some other things that they have. So I kind of understand, oh, okay, this is why McDonald's is in business. Now, is it disgusting? Yes. They have terrible burgers. But like I said, I understand why they're in business. Like I get it. Like I get why they're in business. It's like I said, there's one literally on every corner. Another restaurant I can't understand, and this one might be controversial or whatever. I don't understand why Wendy's is in business. Who is out here saying, you know what? Forget them circle burgers. Mm-mm. What I want is a square hamburger. And you would think, oh, well, I don't even know. I can't even describe the taste of Wendy's. Like they have what burger? Like McDonald's has the Big Mac, quarter pounder, and that other hamburger sandwich. Burger King has the Whopper, and that's it. What exactly does Wendy's have? Wendy's has, I think, the Baconator, and it does throw me off that their burgers are square because I'm like, well, how do you make the burger square? They're another one. Um, yes, I agree. I'm gonna put this one up on the. Yes, I agree with this so much. They sell salt burgers with extra grease. Yes. Oh my goodness, they fries are so greasy. This is why I don't like French fries. Like if I'm gonna eat a burger, I'll eat it with potato chips or like maybe like a little side salad or something. Like if I'm just gonna go get a hamburger from like a fast food place, I never get French fries because of this, because of Wendy's. They French fries be like too dang on greasy. Who is sitting here like, yup, what I want is a baconator with like grease. Just pour it on there. Just dip all of that grease in there. Just salad it. And they keep opening more of these. Now I'm gonna say something about Wendy's though. Again, this is another restaurant where their breakfast menu is better than their lunch menu. Wendy's breakfast is fire. I don't know how come they can't carry that fire from breakfast to lunch to dinner, but they breakfast is on point and it's affordable, right? So they're, but it is not greasy, but they hamburger because all they got is like I can name is the Baconator. I'm like, I don't understand. Who sits around and thinks, gee, let me drive to Wendy's and get a Baconator with greasy French fries and their chili. Okay, I know they use like the leftover hamburger meat for their chili, right? But to me, that's like 98% beans. And they got the like one type of burger. I think they have like double, single, triple, and then the Baconator. I think because I don't go to Wendy's that often, and then they have the chili by itself, or you can get the baked potato and then put the chili on top of that. But they don't never put no cheese, and they don't never add no sour cream. Uh, Unless you're going specifically just for the chili, that kind of makes sense because that's like the only halfway decent non-breakfast food that they have. Everything else, I'm like, nah, they pretzel bread is salty. I'm not a big old salt fan. I mean, I like a little salt. I'm not one of those people that takes food and just starts dumping salt on it before I taste it. But come on, Wendy's. I don't understand this. Who is out here going to Wendy's? And why do they keep opening so many? They'll open it and then 6 months later they'll close. Why did you open it in the first place? Oh my goodness. I almost drove into one. I said, oh no, let me go home. Let me go home. I don't need, you know what? I'll wait. Another restaurant. This is another one, and I don't understand. It's fast food, but kind of not fast food. Subway. Um, why? I and this isn't because of that one guy that was obese, lost weight. Then we found out he was a child predator. That's not why I said who's keeping this restaurant in business. But who's keeping this restaurant in business? Who says, yup, give me a, because they got the 6 inch and they have the 12-inch sandwich. And see, is they're just, they literally were like advertising, we started serving fresh meat. What the heck was you serving before? Um, I mean, I don't like. I know they have something. They have just like turkey, chicken, roast beef, and you can put stuff on it. But like, are they like when you go into Subway? You got this long line because you get to pick your toppings. You get to pick the onions, the green peppers, the banana peppers, the salt, the vinegar, blah 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 blah, the cheese, which they charge extra for, by the way. Who says, "Yup, let me waste $6 on a sandwich that I can literally make myself"? Like, I could literally go to my kitchen and make a sandwich way better than that. I could get 2 pieces of wheat bread because I don't like white bread, some mustard because I don't really like mayo like that. I like mustard on my sandwich, and get some turkey meat or ham or even roast beef, which I don't eat a lot of, but it would taste way better than Subway. Who's going to Subway? Who? Who says, yeah, give me a 6-inch sandwich for $6 and just let it be all vegetables? Don't put, I mean, if you're vegan, okay, that works for you. But if you're a carnivore like myself, that don't work for you. This is so true. Subway equals bologna palace. All the meat. It does taste the, oh my gosh, it does taste the same. I'm like, how does the turkey taste like the ham? Like, ham usually has like a distinctive taste. At least, now say what you want about Jimmy John's, and I know y'all got a lot to say about their owner. At least they got good bread. You're like, oh, okay, well, the meat toppings are kind of subpar, but they got good bread. And Jersey Mike's has that vinegar stuff that comes on their sandwiches. In Penn Station, you can like get your sandwiches baked. I don't know what, I don't see, I literally don't see the value in Subway sub. I don't. I'm like, who's going there? Yeah, I got 4 kids to feed. Let's all split a 12-inch sandwich made with lettuce, tomato, green pepper, banana peppers, because meat is extra. I mean, like I said, unless you're vegan, that works out fine for you. But the rest of us, we not no. No. I just can't believe, I can't believe how this restaurant stays, and they be everywhere. They're in the gas stations, they're at the airport, they're, it's like, where aren't they at? I'm trying to find something here because I want to make sure that I don't forget it. And I hope I didn't leave it in the car. I probably did. Oh no, I didn't. Good. Whew. Thought about that. Um, I'm sending a message very quickly because I forgot I gotta be in a meeting. Um, it who's keeping Subway in business? It's got to be like some underworld, like something. Like who sits around and thinks, "Yep, give me that dry sandwich," and it don't matter how much mayo you put on that sandwich, it is still super dry. How is a sandwich super dry and you put stuff on it like mayonnaise, mustard? I don't know anybody puts the ketchup on a sandwich that's not a hamburger. Who is that? Who shops at Who eats at Subway? Who? Another restaurant that I don't understand why they're in business, Fazoli's. Okay, so if you don't know what Fazoli's is like drive up or drive through Olive Garden. They apparently serve Italian food. Um, when I drive by Fazoli's, I only see like 3 cars, and I promise they are everywhere. They are on all sides of town, and people are like, "Oh, they're good." Look, if I wanted basic spaghetti with overcooked pasta, something that's supposed to be meat sauce, because they do it with marinara and meat sauce. And I don't know if the meat sauce is like turkey. Hold on a second in my ear. Turkey, ground beef, and chicken mince. I don't know what's in that meat, but it tastes funny to me. I don't know who goes there. Um, I mean, like I said, it's supposed to be Olive Garden, but as much as I think Olive Garden, they got rid of their risotto, which was fantastic. I still go to Olive Garden because at least you get to sit there. It's like, yeah, let me, I don't feel like making dinner, so I'm just gonna go to Fazoli's drive up. Can you get spaghetti and meatballs? Can you get lasagna? Can you get um, chicken Alfredo? Um, like, what is it about this restaurant that continues to stay in business? And when I drive by, at least the one up the street from me, I see like one or two cars, maybe. And who's working there? Who is saying, you know what? I'm a manager at Fazoli's. Nobody. Um, I, this is like I said, it's drive through Olive Garden, and if Jack in the Box is drive through Cheesecake Factory, then Fazoli's is drive through Olive Garden. They have nothing. They specialize in nothing. They give you small portions and then have the nerve to charge you a lot of money. I'm telling you, we're gonna serve chicken wings. Why? You're an Italian restaurant. No, if I wanted to, Fazoli's isn't even better than that canned spaghetti that you get at the grocery store. Like the canned spaghetti that comes in the can, and it's just got cheese sauce and tomato sauce, and it's just pasta. That's better than Fazoli's, because at least you can add like onions or green peppers, or chop up some not link sausage, some ground sausage, um, like the sausage link, but not the breakfast one. Um, and put it in. You can do stuff with canned spaghetti from the grocery. You can't do nothing with Fazoli's. There's nothing that you can do. It's terrible. I don't understand why y'all sit here eating that nasty Fazoli's. How is this restaurant staying in business? Don't get it. I don't know how Fazoli's was still a thing. LOL. That was a special day in college, good times. But if you took me on a date to Fazoli's, I'm breaking up with you, because obviously you and me is not gonna be. We not compatible. We are just not compatible. If you gonna just take me to fake Olive Garden, either take me to. If you can't afford to go out, okay, that's fine. Because everybody can't afford to go out. Going out to eat all the time, it takes a lot of money. You could make something. You could make something be way better than Fazoli's. Who again is keeping these restaurant chains in business? Who? Next place. Here's one. I I like it, but I don't understand how they're in business. Um, it was like 1999. We were loving on a budget. You could make peanut butter jelly sandwiches, and it would be better than Fazoli's. You could literally pack your own lunch with bologna sandwiches, and it would be better than Fazoli's. What 8 people are going to Fazoli's like, yep, that's a restaurant for me. Yep, that's it. Fazoli's, let's do it. No, nobody's doing that. Nobody's going to Fazoli's, but yet they're still in business. Another place is, because my number one, I got some smoke for number one. But before I do that, I do want to play a special commercial, and I'm gonna do that now. So just enjoy. It's only 8 or 13 seconds, so we'll play that right now.
Hey everyone, if you enjoy our content, consider supporting us on Patreon at Tracy Media Fans for exclusive perks and to help us keep creating.
Hope you all enjoyed that little 8-second commercial, but okay, this earpiece keeps falling out. Um, I'll be playing that during all of my shows. Um, and I'll have a one that's a little bit longer than that coming out pretty soon. But I think that's a good commercial to encourage everybody to support me on Patreon. Really gonna need support for that, and I'll talk about why I need that support here coming up shortly. But back to the topic at hand. Again, I actually like the next restaurant a lot, but I don't understand. I I don't have a full understanding of why Church's Chicken is still in business. Um, if you've ever gone to Church's Chicken, to me it tastes better than KFC. I mean, if I'm just getting chicken, um, it's a little bit more expensive for some reason, but like I was like, oh, let me get some chicken for lunch. Um, they have like the country fried steak, which is basically just chicken and some flavored gravy. But like I said, I actually don't dislike Church's Chicken. The thing that kind of concerns me is the size of the chicken. Um, wait a minute. Churches combine two things black folk love: church and chicken. That is true. But that's not why I love it. I think it's got a good taste. It's not super greasy. Like it's got grease in it because obviously you just fried it in chicken and grease, right? But it's not greasy. I think the thing that concerns me about Church's Chicken is the size of the chicken. I don't know how chicken grows that large, and I don't know why I eat it. They have it's like, why is the chicken so big? Why am I eating it? But again, I don't dislike Church's Chicken, but when I go there, I never see like a line of cars. Now, say what you want about McDonald's, and again, McDonald's is McDonald's, so they're the king of fast food. When at certain times of the day, McDonald's has a line. I've been to Church's Chicken like at several different times during the day. I have never seen a line, never. But you also notice that they keep opening. Wait a minute. Now, this is the place I don't go to at all. They dry chicken self. I go to Popeyes, bad service, might get robbed, but the chicken is the right size. Yeah, again, I know that chicken is large and I can't figure out why, but it's so good. It's like, ooh, like Popeyes is dry. It's like, I don't like my chicken dry. I can't with the dry chicken. I won't. I'm just not gonna do it. Um, And then if I'm gonna rank them, I would definitely say Church's Chicken 1, KFC 2, Popeyes 3. But Popeyes, I haven't been to Popeyes in months. I just don't like. And again, fights do break out there. You might get robbed. Um, but I don't know why I eat at churches, and I don't know how they stay. Maybe it's because I'm going there is why they're staying in business. But I don't dislike Church's Chicken. Like all the other ones I've named, I dislike them. But Church's, I don't dislike Church's Chicken. I think their chicken is juicy, it's flavorful, it's tasty, um, it's not over salted. Um, I can't say the same thing about Popeyes. And I can't, and it's crunchy. I like my chicken crunchy. That's why I don't like KFC as much because they have like their original chicken, which I'm like, but then their eggs, they're crispy. It's okay, but the original has the better taste in their crunchy, but it's not better than Church's Chicken. And I think the same people that own Church's Chicken own Burger King. For some reason, they thought that went together. I don't know whether See, Taco Bell is another one that I haven't been to in a while. Um, um, I haven't been to Taco Bell in so long. It's hard for me to say because I'll tell you why I didn't put Taco Bell on this list. No, it's not horrid. I wouldn't call their chicken sponge cake. Um, I don't think it's as flavorful as Church's chicken. Um, but I didn't put Taco Bell on this list, and I'm wondering should I have? But again, I can understand why Taco Bell is still in business. They serve tacos at a very cheap price, and people love tacos. Although the authentic ones from authentic Mexican restaurants are way better, people don't always necessarily have the money. And it's not like Taco Bell's out here doing authentic Mexican food. They're not. They do more of a Tex-Mex type of taco, but I can understand why they're in business. I understand why they're in business. It's just their food is not that great. Um, Another restaurant that I don't understand how they're in business, and I'm coming towards my top pick, but I'm telling you now, my top pick, just hold your horses because it's gonna be um, a humdinger. Arby's. Um, Arby's. I don't know what type of restaurant they are. I know they're a fast food restaurant, but I think they sell like roast beef sandwiches, turkey sandwiches. Don't know if they sell ham. I don't know who's keeping Arby's in business. I don't know whether it's high schoolers. Um, I don't know whether it's college kids. If I said Subway sandwiches were dry, Arby's sandwiches are drier than Subway. And you don't get the variety. You just get two slices of bread, some lettuce, tomato, maybe, and either, well, no, if you get the roast beef sandwich, you don't get anything. You just get roast beef, two pieces of bread, and maybe dipping, like a jus, um, dipping sauce, dipping stuff, the stuff, you dip the roast beef sandwich in it so it can have some flavor. I, I don't know who's keeping Arby's in. They have commercials. They're out here like promoting stuff. I'm like, who is keeping Arby's in business? Who is that person saying, you know what I want? A dry roast beef sandwich with no juice to it. That's what I want. No mayo, no mustard, no ketchup, no nothing. Just the driest sandwich that hopefully is roast beef, but I'm not 100% sure. I don't even know. Wait a minute. They own a restaurant chain and another restaurant chain. And I'm gonna find out what it is. Let me find this out. I'll find this out. Hold on a second, guys. What restaurant does Arby's own? Okay, so they own Baskin Robbins, Buffalo Wild Wings, Jimmy John's, and Sonic Drive-Ins. Um, I mean, who who is out here saying, yeah, uh, let me drive there. And they don't even like what's on their menu. What is on their menu? They got, like I said, they got the dry roast beef sandwich, Arby's menu. And somehow we have the meats. No, you don't. You have the meats, but they have no flavor. Like they don't even have flavor. Let me look at their menu. They got the slow. No, they do not sell burgers. Crispy chicken, Arby's classic. Their menu is not extensive, thank goodness. They have the slow roasted beef, the dry sandwich, and then gonna put some cheese on it. Like, mm-mm. White evangelicals keep Arby's in business. That was my high school job, and the only people that came in wasn't a. I ain't never heard a black person say, yeah. Well, let me backtrack this. I've never heard a person of any race say, yup, Arby's, dry roast beef sandwich. Arby's is the place that makes me happy to see, but never will buy from. Their chicken sandwich is great. I mean, I guess, but I don't understand who's keeping Arby's in. I don't understand it. I don't get it. It makes no sense to me. Like I said, you said black people, but I'm like, I don't even know anybody. I know no person. Not Buffalo Wild Wings. There's like 15 Buffalo Wild Wings in Indianapolis. And Baskin Robbins, yeah, they've been gone. But no, they're in Ohio, I think. But and Jimmy John's is everywhere. And their bread is really good. But who is keeping Arby's in business? I don't know. So before I get to my final pick, and trust me, you want to hang around for this. I'm going to go back to a previous announcement. So I want to talk about supporting me on Patreon. So starting in February, I will have a exclusive Patreon series only. That means the only place you're going to see the show is on Patreon. And when I was thinking about it, I said, you know what? I'm going to bring back one of my old school shows, a show that I did in the past. Let it go, but I'm going to bring it back. So, starting the first Monday in February, Blue Jeans and High Heels will make its debut on Patreon. The only way you're going to see it is supporting me on Patreon. The clips will not be available on YouTube Public. You will have to support the Patreon. It's just $2 a month. We will come on every Monday. We tape at 7 p.m., but since it's Patreon, you can just go in and watch it at any time. Well, you can watch any of my shows at any time. But High Heels and Blue Jeans will be making a return. I'm going back to the old school. The only twist will be because I'm a fierce, politically independent person, all of the female panelists will be from alternative parties. I'm trying not to say third parties anymore, but alternative parties. And so we'll have discussions. It'll be great. It'll start in February, that very first Monday in February. We will start that show back. $2 a month. Be sure to support me on Patreon. And you can also subscribe. But in this case, I want you to support me on Patreon because that will be the only way that you will see the show. Won't come on YouTube, won't come on Rumble, won't come on anywhere else, won't make clips available. It will just be Patreon exclusive only. So make sure that you're supporting that when it comes out. You can start even by supporting now, and then once we start, I'll just be sending out clips. Right? I'll be sending out the entire show to the Patreon list. Remember, it starts at $2. The first Monday in February we tape. We'll probably put the show out either Tuesday or Friday. I haven't decided yet, but we will be taping our first episode that first Monday in February. And after that, every Monday after that, we will tape. And just looking forward to this. Like I said, I decided to bring back an old school show to get that back. So I'm looking forward to your support on that effort. The cheese comes in a giant can, and the raw beef looks like fruitcake. The raw beef kind of looks funny, but I don't know if I call it fruitcake. I'm trying to think of what it looks like. I haven't been to Arby's in like 20,000 years. Okay, everybody. I want y'all to sit down. And let me put on my shoulder blanket. Because I don't understand how this restaurant stays in business. I cannot, for the life of me, understand how Long John Silver's is still in business. I have tried to come up with every possible reason why anybody of any race, any nationality, any ethnicity, any creed, anybody would eat at Long John Silver's. If you, for some reason, live under a rock, Long John Silver's is a fast food fish place. So mostly they serve fish, shrimp. They don't serve like burgers, but they have French fries, fish, I think chicken. I want to know, is the mob supporting Long John Silver's? That's the only condition. There's no person that I have ever met that has said, yes, I want to eat at Long John Silver's. Take me to the place that serves fish in pancake batter. That's what I don't understand. Yes, and they use tempura batter, they say, which is basically, it's similar to pancake batter. I don't know who sits here and says, yeah, put my fish in pancake batter and then sell it back to me. I can't think of any meals they have. I don't know the name of any sandwich on their menu. I don't know if they serve sandwiches. Do they serve the fish first and then the shrimp second? I'm pretty sure they sell chicken because everybody has a chicken sandwich. I don't know the person that has sat here and said, yes, pancake fried fish is what I want. I don't understand it. Their food, I've only literally ate one time and I was like, this is it. No. I never see cars there except for the one person that works there. And yet they keep opening more of them. I don't know who sits around and thinks, gee, this fish is terrific. This is the best pancake fried fish I have ever had in my life. Who in the entire world is keeping Long John Silver in business? I want to meet this person because I have questions. One, where are your taste buds? Where? The fact that you would eat tempura fried fish, chicken or shrimp, I think they serve shrimp. I'm pretty sure. You know what? You want to be blocked. There's no way you like Long John's. No way. Their food is disgusting. They sell fish flavored chicken, fish flavored fries, etc. What makes you go to them? What makes you say, yep, put that fish in some pancake batter? Sure. Like if I want, now we don't have Captain D's in Indianapolis. I've never been to Captain D's. Unfortunately, I've been to Long John Silver's like once. And like I said, that was enough for me. I'm like, this batter is disgusting. And it's like bready. Like when you bread meat, right, and you're gonna fry it, you don't want like so much of it that it like encapsulates the meat. You want to, you want to know it's fried, right? Because that's the whole point of it. But you don't want it where it just like engulfs like the meat, and that's all you get is breading. That's all I get was breading. Like, what is the heck? And it's too salty. It's too salty. I don't understand this. Are you in the mob? You have to be. Those are the only people I can think of that are sitting here and think, yep, Long John Silver's. That's it. Long John Silver's is the stuff. I can't think of anybody else that sits there and eats it. You and maybe one other person are keeping Long John Silver's in business because I don't understand it. They have not. I can't name anything off of their menu. Like McDonald's has the Big Mac, Burger King has the Whopper, Hardee's has something else. Like they have various burgers. They have Big Hardy or Little Carl or whatever their sandwich is called. I didn't put them on the list because I don't eat there enough for me to judge it. But this is what it is, Jiffy Fish. But you can put fish in, like if you're frying fish at home and you use Jiffy cornmeal mix, you don't have to like drown it in the Jiffy cornmeal mix. You just kind of lightly put it on there and then you like lightly fry. You don't deep fry fish. That's just disgusting. Sitting up here telling, hey, yeah, let me go just say pancakes and fish. Those two things don't go together. Nobody has ever said, hey, let me get waffle and fish. I think they serve chicken. I'm pretty sure they do because, like I said, everybody serves chicken sandwiches. It's greasy. It's like too much flour, pancake mix. It's like disgusting. Like I said, I just want to know, are you with the mob? Because those are the only people I can think of that says, yup, Long John Silver's. I'm not so hungry. Like one time my blood sugar was low and I was driving and it wasn't a gas station for 2 to 3 miles. And my blood sugar was low. I'm talking low, maybe in the 40s. And I saw a Long John Silver's. I turned around and went home. I pulled over and called the ambulance. I'm like, y'all bring me some sugar tablets. I'm not eating this mess. I'm not eating this mess. Nobody sits there on purpose. Yep, what I want is hush puppies. Salty. Cocktail makes everything. How many hush puppies is you eating to make that dry fish taste like something? Like, and then they be opening more of them. I'm like, how are you opening more of them and your fish is disgusting? Like, do they even wait a minute. I want to know, do they actually serve chicken? They got to. Like I said, everybody serves chicken. Let me get tripped. Long John Silver's menu. Explore our seafood menu. Who the and what type of fish do they use? What type of fish do they use? I bet you they use that cheap tilapia. I bet you. There's no way they're out here using salmon. There's just no way they're using salmon or whiting or catfish. They're probably using tilapia. They can't be using anything that's, or like what's that other fish that's real cheap? Um okay, so they do have chicken. Look at this. This just looks terrible. Talking about a basket. A basket of what? Basket of nasty. How they gonna have tacos? Who the bleep says yes? Let me have some pancake tacos. That'll do it. And then they got slices from Cheesecake Factory. You, I want to know what type of fish they use. Cause it's not, it can't be the good fish. It's not like salmon or catfish. I bet either they use tilapia or perch. What type of fish does Long John Silver use? Oh, they even went worse. They use pollock. Pollock is one of the cheapest type of fish there is. Yeah, I figured they wasn't using salmon and cod. They do not use salmon. They do use salmon. So I take that back. They do use salmon, but that's their premium menu. Like, yeah, okay, sure, premium. But they use that nasty cheap pollock and cod. Goodness gracious. It's the mob. Nobody looked it up online. It's either pollock, cod, and sometimes they use salmon. But I've never seen, well, of course, I never go to nasty Long John Silver's, so I'm not sure when they're using um another type of fish. Nasty pancake battered. Come out, oh, get a hush puppy. And I know they serve coleslaw. If they don't serve coleslaw, they don't even deserve to be in business. Like, who? Who is sitting here saying, yes, sign me up besides this? Like, literally, first person I ever met that said, yes. Long John Silver's, yes. Let me take all of this breading off and get to that one little piece of fish, like in the center of all of that batter. All of that batter. They should just call themselves Long John's batter fish. Because it's not fish, it's just batter. If I wanted batter, I would just make, I don't know, pancakes. Like, why am I sitting here? Hey, let me just take all of this batter, a little sliver of fish or chicken, and they don't even serve shrimp. Like, you would think, okay, so they got to serve shrimp, right? Nope, didn't see it on their menu. I don't understand how anybody goes to Long John Silver's. I still think it's the mob because, again, I don't literally just, I was today years old when I found a person that likes Long John Silver because it ain't me. It's not me at all. And I'm actually going to go get me some chicken, probably from KFC because it's like right up the street from me because I didn't eat lunch. And I need to eat lunch because I have a late evening. So I do want everybody to join me at 7:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight for the Justice is Here podcast. We're going to have a very interesting discussion about gerrymandering and a couple other subjects that I want to talk about. We'll be talking about, no, that's the week after next. We'll talk about the convention. So we won't as much tonight. But join me at 7:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am working on getting the Tracy show A couple interviews that should be coming up in September. I got one the 22nd, and I'm trying to get another one the 29th. So hopefully that will work out. I'll kind of wait to announce that a little bit later. Remember to hit that subscribe button. Like this podcast, share this podcast, comment on this podcast. Remember to support me on Patreon. I'll see you all tonight at 7 o'clock p.m. Have a great evening.